So you decided or realized you need to hire an architect. You've never done this before. You decide to call around. You're looking on Google. You have some referrals. Usually when I get some kind of request or I get a phone call, first thing you're going to tell me is you guys are going to say, I need an architect for plans for the city. What is that going to cost? Well, I don't know much about it, so I don't know what it's going to cost without asking a few questions, but it's simple. And the more information I get, the better it is for me to price it. And really, more importantly than pricing and getting a contract is helping you. And I spend time on the phone every day with folks, just enlightening them, passing on the right information, and we don't even make a sale that day, but I've helped them in some way, and so I'd be glad to help you. Here's what we're looking for. First of all, is it commercial or residential? That's going to be important. Okay, the phone call could stop right there if the architect does not do the right type of work or is not a fit, and that's not their niche. For me, it's commercial. So you call me about residential, I'll refer someone, but we're not going to go too much farther. Okay, second, where is this located? Is it a state that I'm registered for, such as Arizona? And then the municipality that's going to review the plans. Assuming we're going for a permit, is this thing located in Phoenix? Is it located in Gilbert? It might make a difference. It might tell us what the process is going to be like, how long the process will be, how complicated and complex it'll be with the city, how it'll be scrutinized. Third, the size is important. So is it 1,200 square foot? Is it 10,000 square foot? Is it 2 stories? Is it 1 story? Very important for me to price this and understand how large of a project it is, and we can take it on. Next, is this a ground up? Is this a standalone building that we're working inside of? Is it multi-tenant? Several suites, and yours is one of them, which means it's a tenant improvement. Okay, super important. Next, tell me what kind of business was in this suite or space previously, if you know, and then what business are you going to propose to go into this commercial suite or building? And that usually opens up the conversation to me to ask more about your business. I want to get to know your process, how long you've been in business, are you expanding, is this first location? You might want to ask things like how you arrived at the size of the building you're going to need. That leads me to the next question, which is timeline. Are there some important dates we need to know? Is there a grand opening in mind? Are you moving out of a space and need to get into this one by a certain time? Maybe you're going to start paying rent on this new space, and so you want to be in quickly to start capturing revenue. Maybe equipment is going to be delivered, or employees are going to need to come on payroll. So there could be dates that are important for us to know, hence how quickly we need to get the project done. And hopefully you don't just come and say yesterday, okay? Because if you're doing this right, you've planned it. Next, I need you to be transparent with me about budget and timeline. Let's talk about budget first. I'm gonna try my hardest to figure out or to ask you what your budget is. Now, I do that to qualify you and make sure this project is even feasible. Many of you out there, you sign a lease, commercial lease, you hire an architect, and then you're just blown away once you start realizing the price to build all this, put it in place, even your soft costs. You just have the information, it seems like, when you come to me. And then the timeline, knowing the days for construction, the days to get it permitted, days for the architect and engineer to complete their work. So hopefully you know the timeline and realize the time it takes to do things. You've planned properly, you've got the budget to do this. And then lastly, are you ready to hire? Tell me those things. Send them in an email, send them in a request, fill out the form on our website. We'll be ready to tell us those when you call. And a sketch is great too. You've got a sketch, photos of the existing building, sketch of your layout, how you want this thing to look, putting all your ideas down that you've been dreaming and thinking about, or your group has been putting together. It's icing on the cake. So be happy to price the project with you. Hope to help you and assist you as a guide in putting your commercial project together. Watch for more of these videos. Subscribe. Be sure to like this. Look on our website, more social media. Meanwhile, keep loving what you do, enjoying life, and we'll talk next.